Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. And in this video, I'm going to talk about US banks and the application process in terms of getting your finances and in terms of getting your education loan approved. Now, this was asked to me by someone that how I managed my expenses and how I got my loan approved. So this video is completely based if you're looking to come to US and want to get a loan approved from a US bank. What is the application process, what are the documents needed, and what is the step-by-step criteria that you need to follow in order to get your loan approved. So make sure to stick till the very end of this video, because again, this is all based on my personal experience and will really help you in order to get your loan approved and know the exact steps that are needed. So if you have made up your mind and you know that you have to get your master's or get your education from US, and you also know that you will be getting your loan from US or US bank, what you need to follow. The very first thing is that you need a cosigner. A cosigner is a person who will sign the documents with you in order to make sure, basically in order to make the bank sure that your loan will be paid off. Even if you can't, your cosigner will. So all the information of the cosigner is needed in order to get your loan pre-approved. So there are two steps. There is a pre-approval and there is a final approval. So when you apply to any bank after coming to US, the pre-approval stage, the bank will ask about your information and your co-signer's information. Now, obviously, if you come to US and you're pretty new, you won't have a job, you won't have a salary coming in, and you will not have any kind of funding to show to the bank. And suppose you have a loan amount of $20,000 to get approved for your first semester, you can say. So that is why a co-signer is very important, because, and with a good credit history, good credit rating, because that will make sure or like make the bank sure that you will be able to, or your co-signer will able to pay the loan back in case there is any kind of issue. So make sure you have a co-signer ready who is willing to sign the documents for you. Now, another important step I want to mention is there is a difference between federal loan and there is a difference between a private student loan. As an international student, you are not eligible for federal loan. So this is something that you can do some research on and see which are good private banks. And I can suggest a couple of them that I got my loan from. So if you want those names, do let me know in comments and I'll be more than happy to answer. But private loan is what you have to go through. But another important aspect that you need to follow is that every semester you need a loan for, you need to sign in or you need to set up a new application with that bank. So every time, okay, this is my semester, I need $10,000 for this semester, you'll start a fresh application and you'll see if you get pre-approved for that loan. If you are pre-approved, then it goes to the second step in which you'll fill in all your details, all your cosigner details, all your university details, how much loan you need, what is the date by which you want that loan. Every small detail is asked, but it's a very simple process. All you have to make sure you have all the information correct. And once that is done, you'll be able to get your loan approved. Now, the advantage that I found getting a loan from a US bank and not from an Indian bank was that the rate of interest is still pretty decent when it comes to getting a loan from here. And another important aspect is that you can pay off within that same currency. So you earn and you pay. So that is another advantage of getting a loan from here. And it's a fairly simple application process, but you just have to make sure you have a co-signer with good credit history who is willing to sign the documents for you. Another thing that is very important to note is that you get an option for in-state repayment, in-school repayment, and out-of-school repayment. So what does that mean is that you can pick that if you want to pay as you are in school, that will give you a loan for low rate of interest. And obviously, if you want to pay after your studies are done, you'll get the loan, but you'll get it on a high rate of interest. So this is something that you can see if you're willing to pay when even if you are in school. The best option is to go with in-school repayment option so that you save some money on your rate of interest, and eventually you'll be able to pay it much faster. So these are some important steps to follow, and just make sure you have a person who's willing to sign your documents with all the information like his job details, his social security is there, he has a good credit rating, along with all of your information as well. So make sure everything in terms of paperwork is complete, and that's how it goes. And getting a loan from a US bank is very, very easy, but it has to be a private bank. So that is what I wanted to share in this video. But do let me know in comments if you need more information on the banks that I recommend or that I got my application from. And once you get all of this done, there is also an option to repay all your loans with a single consolidated option. That is something of different topic, but I'll be more than happy to answer if someone is looking for that information as well. But yes, if you're planning to come to US and want to get a loan approved from a US bank, this is some of the basic criteria that you need to follow. So hope this short and brief video is helpful for all of you out there. And yeah, any questions or comments, do let me know. I'll be more than happy to answer. So thank you so much, and I'll see you all in the next video.